beard butter almost always has oil ingredients in it, and specifically oils that we find commonly in beard oils. So it makes sense to ask the question, can I just skip that beard oil step and just use an all-in-one beard butter for the hair and skin underneath it? Now, this is a topic that I've covered several times in different ways throughout the years in videos and live streams, but by the sheer amount of questions that I get on an almost daily basis with this specifically, it was time for an updated video and a new video for people that are just catching these ones. And to give you the answer, it's up to you. There's no rules. There's nobody telling you, you can't do this, you can't do this. But if you're coming to me, to my video, or to my messages and asking my advice, no, I absolutely would not recommend anybody using beard butter on their skin. For me, beard butter is firmly for the hair, and then oil is for the skin. Is beard butter necessary to have a healthy and thriving beard? No. I believe oil and wash are by far the two most important beard products. However, beard butter can be really nice to have. It can help detangle, it can help soften, it can help style. There's a ton of benefits to beard butter, but it is not a replacement for beard oil, and I will explain why after a quick introduction. Super quick, my name's Dan. If you guys could hit the thumbs up if you're interested in hearing this information, I appreciate that. If you don't like me and you don't like the channel, feel free to hit the thumbs down. I do encourage you to leave a comment explaining why or reach out to me. I'm an open book, you guys. Beyond that, if you guys like talking about beard products or beards, consider subscribing. If you're not, it does help out the channel and it costs you absolutely nothing, especially when you consume this free content. Shout out to those returning subscribers. You guys are the best. So I get the logic, right? I understand when somebody says that. But then they take it a step further, usually followed by the reasoning, right? Hey, this is in here. Can I just simply use this? The reason why that logic is not good at its surface, then we're going to address the rest of it, at its surface is because it doesn't apply anywhere else. Right, if you take a look at beer, get an IPA beer. Does it have water in it? Yeah, it has a lot of water in it. Now, can I just skip water for the day and drink beer because it's in there? It's the same logic, right? Of course not. That's ridiculous, Dan. All right, here's a better example. Let me give you a more relevant one. Go take a look at your specific beard wash in your shower right now. I don't care who it's from. If it's a credible beard product company, it's likely going to have at least one oil that we commonly see in beard products. Usually it's going to have several oils. So the same logic applies, right? Can't I just apply beard wash to my beard as an all-in-one because it has oil as an ingredient? No? Well, then we can apply that same logic to butter. Right? But let's set that logic aside and just say, hey, Dan, without any other perspective, let me straight up ask you, can I use beard butter on my skin? Now, there are definitely people that can get away with it and have no problems with it. But generally speaking, the environment under our beard is so unique. There is literally no area on our body that is similar to the area in the environment underneath our beard hairs. Our pores are very unique. We have very interesting spacing, the thickness, the coarseness, the porosity of those hairs, you're not going to find anywhere else. Also, the root, the follicle itself is completely different than any other area on our body. So things that may be good on, let's say, your arms or on your sides or on your legs, such as shea butter, no issues there whatsoever, might not be the best for the pores underneath our beard because they are so unique. I believe that solid ingredients, especially things like butters and waxes, which we can find in butters. People say, whoa, beard butter can't have wax in it. No, the butter was invented in 2013 and it had a small amount of wax in it. So we cannot say that it can't have that. Your preference might say that, and that's okay. But if we're finding these solid ingredients, they are more likely to clog your beard pores than just using an oil, in my opinion, and in my research and in my experience. Now, will it kill your beard? Probably not. But what could happen? Well, you could have slower growth. You could start to develop beard pimples. You could start to have styling challenges. Those are going to be your main downfalls. And then possibly, not the most common with butter, but also can happen, you can have more beard drift or beard dandruff because you're blocking the pores. You're not allowing the normal detox process to happen. You build up dead skin cells, you build up product, you build up salt in that pore, and then it's going to start to shed off and it's going to look like you're flaking, and that's beard drift. There are some potential downfalls to doing that. Now, on the flip side, of course, oil, if you use too much, the same things can happen. It's all about using it appropriately, fitting your needs, your genetics, and your variables. So to wrap this up and not make this too long, I personally do not recommend you using beard butter underneath your beard. Now, if a buddy comes to me and says, hey man, I'm using some beard butter for everything, I skip oil, it's working great, I say, hey, rock on. I'll be here if you have questions in the future. I'll be here if you want my advice, but I'm not gonna unsolicited tell you you're wrong. I'm not gonna say, hey, try this. I'm just gonna help you out when you need that help. So I hope this helps clear things out. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, just give you a little bit of food for thought here. Drop a comment down below. Do you have any experience with this? Any thoughts? And especially, please, do you have any questions? I hope the logic kind of at least struck a chord. You say, all right, that's fair. That's all I'm trying to achieve here, you guys. Not trying to convince anybody anything, just conveying the information to help answer these questions. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Dancy Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.